media campaign for 35 years, and there's still no justice for Palestinians, no dignity, and we have the world basically closing their eyes to the plight of Palestinians. That's been going on for 100 years. It's absolutely diabolical. But thank God, people are actually waking up and I'm willing to actually fight for the Palestinian cause.
We're from Bristol, and this week we've been out in our town centre on one of the busy roundabouts displaying this like all day, and the cars are going past, they're hooting their horns and singing the Palestine flags. And even though we don't get the coverage from the mainstream media, we know this is getting a message across that what Britain did to Palestine was wrong. It was wrong 100 years ago, and it is wrong now.
Palestine! Palestine!
Why do you don't go to Gaza? Demonstrate. I was there yesterday. I was in Gaza yesterday. And let me tell you, the Palestinians are happy to go to Israel to work in the factories which make goods to be sent outside because they get their salaries from Israel and they can pay a lot. So you are demonstrating against Palestinians.
No, we're not, because Palestine wants this demonstration to happen.
Really?
Palestinian
What
people,
is
yeah.
Palestine?
The Palestinian people.
Israelis treat the Syrians
and Libyans.
So what is your
We
problem
treat-
with this demonstration? What
Because
is your
it's
problem?
against Israel, against Balfour Declaration, and I
this
tell
demonstration
you, F up.
is
It has been
is
done
saying
100 years
that the
ago
British government
to
should
protect-
apologise
to
for the
no,
Balfour
no.
Declaration.
They should take pride.
What
Take
about
pride.
Saudi Arabia?
Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine!
To hear that Mrs. May behind closed doors is telling the Jewish community that if you criticise Israel you are anti-Semitic. That is total rubbish, nonsense. She's just been fed distortions and disinformation from the Israeli lobby, which is very, very powerful in England. You never hear about it in the elections, but it's there all the time. It denies Palestinians the right to exist, yet fights for Israel to continue.
Thank you.
Good man, thank you.
God bless.
There's people walking past, and when we're on a demonstration, it's not an internal act. It's a demonstration for the public, and a lot of people don't know. We maybe know what we're doing, but many people don't. So it's incumbent upon people who are confident enough to talk to passers-by about what's happening and the reason why we're here. It's 100 years since Lord Balfour was an unelected male at a time when women couldn't vote, who was the Foreign Secretary of Britain, gave away land that wasn't British to give away in order to try and beat the German and the Ottomans and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And they gave away land in historic Palestine. For centuries, people of all faiths and no religious faith lived together peacefully, and they decided to give away land because they didn't want people like my ancestors who came from Russia. They were persecuted, they came to Britain, and people like Lord Balfour and Winston Churchill, they hated them. They cooked funny food, they smelt a bit funny, they looked a bit odd, they had funny beards, and they spoke strange languages, and they didn't like them. So they passed the Aliens Act of 1905, and they thought, you know what, maybe we can give away this land. Yeah, we don't want them coming here, maybe we could send them over there. There's only a small number of Zionists at the time. It was a political project, a Zionist project, and we need to call out for what it is. And that's what we're doing today.
So we say,
Don't buy dates!
don't buy,
Don't buy camel fruit! Don't buy Israeli wine! There's a boycott going on! Don't buy dates!
don't buy Jaffa fruit.
Don't buy Israeli wine! There's a boycott going on! There's a boycott going on!
Although Theresa May and the Conservative government say that Britain supports Israel, it's painfully clear actually that the actual people of Britain support Palestine, and we always will do.